Hi, Steve. Last time we had a chance to get together, I told you part of a story. And just to get you back up to where we were, I had left off at the fact that God had answered a prayer for me. And the prayer actually had two parts. To refresh your memory, it was I had been instructed, so to speak, to pray to God that He would either show me His path for provision or take me home. And I left off with the first half of the prayer being answered, and this is the second half. I summarized it last time we talked just by saying that obviously he didn't take me home, but the background of that second half there is how I learned the difference between a divine intervention and an outright miracle. Okay, so I think it's worth explaining. Prior to saying that prayer, I had found out that there was a mass on my transplanted liver, not the original one, but a transplanted liver showed a mass on an MRI done at Glens Falls. And so I was kind of going into that with the expectation that I would be going through another medical situation that, in my mind, no doubt had to be cancer because I had already had liver cancer once and it does come back. So it seemed like a reasonable assumption to make that if there's a mass on my liver, that's what it would be. Okay. So the second half of the prayer of not being taken home was answered by 2 weeks after the first half of the prayer was answered within a couple of days. But 2 weeks after, I had an appointment out at Mass General. And so I go out to Boston and they do another MRI, and that mass is gone, just no evidence of it ever having been there. So to me, that was a miracle. And I say to me because I had previously come to understand that God had intervened on my behalf by using men, by putting the skill into the surgeons who did the transplant to keep me around here for a while. And this time, instead of just God helping out by way of divine intervention and giving them the skill to do what they did, he actually countervened his own physical law by making the cancer disappear spontaneously. I know there's many other medical records that show spontaneous remission or disappearance of tumors, but they do contradict the expectations of the empiricists, and they don't really have a way to explain it. Well, I do have a way to explain it. It was God answering the second half of my prayer, uh, saying, "No, I'm not going to take you home. You know, you have to stay here till the work I have assigned you has been completed." So that's the second half, and I hope it encourages you that God is willing to be involved in your life, whether it takes a mere intervention or an outright miracle. He's going to get his point across to you. Okay, so hope to see you again soon. Thanks. Bye now.